I was a disruption of the image of country music. Shania Twain is not afraid to admit that she has changed the country's landscape. In a new Netflix documentary entitled Not a Girl, directed by Joss Crowley, and out on July 26, Twain is thinking about a career of almost 40 years that went from song to Ontario bars in a small town, for Take Care of His Brothers and Sisters of Inappropriateness to his brothers and sisters at 22 after his parents tragically tragedied themselves in a car accident, to a superstar artist who dominated the country, turned into pop, and became one of the best-selling artists of all time. Not only does A Girl give fans an overview of Twain's rise in the 90s, with Twain herself giving thought-out information on hard work, perseverance, and creativity that fueled her songs, clips, and emblematic fashion. Twain, as well as a robust actor of affiliates and fans, ranging from ancient managers Mary Bailey and John Landau to artists Avril Lavigne, Kelsey Ballerini, and Orville Peck, are also brutally honest on sexism with which artists are confronted, noting to what it was particularly difficult to be a woman in the country. Although It Is Not Only a Girl clearly indicates that Twain's influence still lives today in artists like Ballerini and Taylor Swift, the documentary is also filled with memorable quotes that illustrate the difficulties and the triumphs that Twain lived and proves to what extent and influence the strength it was and continues to be. Below, CBC Music highlighted 10 of the best quotes in the film. Growing up in a violent household was horrible, but I locked myself with music to block everything else, so that everything I could see, hear, think, imagine was music. Shania Twain, growing up in Timmins, sound, this voice, control, well at the time, she made my eyes cry. It is how emotion was in my voice. I thought then, just from the start, this little girl had a chance. Mary Bailey, who would become the first manager of Twain, and for whom Twain opened its doors at the age of 11. You have to work 3 times as hard as the average guy from country music to get a blow. Being relentless was the only way. Shania Twain. If you do what I have done in my life, peddle the recordings, basically, you know when you have won. You don't need to have golden ears or be a genius. You just know. Enough I can go to my boss in New York and say, hey, I'm going to spend more money than you are comfortable with that. Because I think we have a huge one. Luke.